I got all my answers. I said don't look over here. I
can't see it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Right Bench Podcast. I'm Charlie.
And I'm James.
Season 3, episode 21. 3 more to go. We have a smaller episode for you. Recap the conference championship games, recent rundown, and 2 new segments. So let's get into it without further ado. You want to start with the NFC championship game?
Yeah, definitely wasn't the game we were expecting. Eagles take down the Commanders in Philly 55-23. It kind of became a blowout in the second half. I think my main takeaway from Washington was that they just played sloppy, and that was not the team that they had all year, right? They looked better than what their age is. They're a young team, they got a couple veterans, but they looked a lot better this year. But I think some of that youth really played out in this game. Jaden played very good, but they played sloppy, and eventually that was going to catch up to this young, nervous team.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true. What I said is that a bad run defense from Washington finally caught up to him, right? Jahmyr Gibbs toasted him. They just didn't give him the ball enough. They did good against the Buccaneers, but in this game, 7 rushing touchdowns from the Eagles is 7 too many. So
yeah,
that's just their weakness, and it was a pretty bad weakness, and that showed in this game. And good for Philadelphia for exploiting it. They had the right game plan, and they were able to exploit that weakness.
Yeah, and speaking of Philly, I think the main thing for me here was Jalen Hurts is the right guy at the right time for Philly every single year. He had 3 rushing touchdowns in this game. We can argue if he's top 5, top 10, top 10, top 15, top 20, but fact is a fact.
Top 35.
Top 35?
Yeah, I put him 35th.
But a fact's a fact. He led him to a Super Bowl appearance in 2022. He did it again. We can talk about how Lamar puts up great numbers. We can talk about how Josh Allen's a dog. We can talk about how Burrow is one of the best pocket passers I've ever seen. But they've only combined for 1 Super Bowl appearance. Jalen now has 2. Same thing with Rodgers, Stafford, Dak. They only combined for 2. They won both of them, but they've played 45 combined years. What Jalen Hurts has done with Philly is very impressive. Whether he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league or you don't like him very much, you gotta respect what he's done because he's led him to 2 Super Bowls in the past 3 years.
I feel like Rodgers has 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, it's only Rodgers.
Stafford has one too.
No. Rodgers has 1. Stafford has 1.
I'll look it up real quick. It's got fight. I think Rodgers has 2. Hold up.
He might have. No. I think he's only got 1. I think he only went to 1 and won 1.
Maybe. I don't know. Now I feel like
because Dak never got to 1. But I was talking about like the old veterans in the NFC because I talked about the AFC quarterbacks, but the NFC quarterbacks because you're gonna say that like they got to contend with Patrick Mahomes or whatever,
yeah,
but
1 Super Bowl.
Yep,
right.
won it.
Okay. So for the Eagles, I said before that game or last week before this game, I said gonna have to be able to pass the ball. I don't care how many attempts you get, you're gonna have to be able to do it somewhat effectively, and they did. Jalen Hurts was 20 of 28 for 246 yards. It was the threat that they needed that completely opened up the run game, obviously. 7 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts having 3 rushing touchdowns and not being the best on his team. It's crazy. And they're going to need that to win the Super Bowl for sure. No, he was tied for the best because Saquon had 3 too.
Yeah, they both had 3.
And then their third string running back had 1.
Yep. Who was it? Shipley? Will Shipley?
Shipley, yeah. So they're going to need to have another good passing day to win the Super Bowl because Kansas City's not going to let Saquon beat him.
Where did Will Shipley go to college? Pop quiz.
I shouldn't have that, but I don't know.
Clemson.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You probably would remember him if you saw him like in college, like college highlights. You probably remember him.
I don't know.
He was a dog.
So you want to move on? Is that all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Kind of an underwhelming NFC Championship.
Yeah, AFC Championship, not underwhelming. 32-29, Kansas City wins. Sadly, and I'll start with Buffalo. I said Buffalo's curse lives on. Right? They should have won this game late. Josh Allen had 1, if not 2 attempts late to go ahead and win this game. And there's no excuses. You can't say Kincaid dropped that ball. He did, but again, like not an easy catch, not an easy play, and there's no reason for Buffalo to not be able to see that blitz that came after Josh Allen. Like it was, I think Steve Spagnuolo deserves a lot of credit here because late in this game, the Chiefs' defensive schemes are completely fooling the Bills. I mean, Josh Allen was getting pressured almost every play. They had him kind of flustered from the start of the game all the way to the end, and so Steve Spagnuolo deserves a lot of credit, and there's no excuses for Buffalo. They should have won this game.
That's what I said. I said Steve Spagnuolo is the MVP for the Chiefs in this game because the way he's been able to dial up a blitz the entire season, but especially in the playoffs, like against Houston, they were great dialing up the blitz. They were even better in this game. And the Bills just really, I mean, Josh was running for his life at the end of that game. And then they sent the blitz on the 4th down. It wasn't a bad throw by Josh Allen, but there's no, I mean, that is not.
I feel like it was more of a prayer than like an actual.
Yeah, that is not a reason that is not the reason Buffalo lost this game. There's nothing on Kincaid for dropping that ball. I think for Buffalo, it was the play calling that really annoyed me. Whether it was like throwing up to Keon Coleman on a 2nd and goal with a first-team All-Pro Trent McDuffie to a rookie, made no sense. Or kept pushing, not up the middle, going to the right or left side on every 4th down. Eventually, it's going to be stopped. There was obviously a big controversial play. Whether the ball passed the line or not, it's a very hard call to make. I don't think that's why Buffalo lost this game, but they got to get more creative on offense, I think, next year. Because I think Josh was the reason why this offense was so fun to watch, but I think the play calling has to be a little better, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, God, Buffalo should have won this game. I don't think I'm the only one that was thinking the entire game, yeah, Buffalo's got this. Yeah, Buffalo's got this. Until the Chiefs got the ball back and won the game, really. Like, I was like, oh, if Buffalo gets that ball back again, they got this. But then they didn't. And so that's just a game you need to win, and they didn't win it. This was, again, one of their best chances to beat the Chiefs, and they didn't.
Yeah, it's just, it's tough. Josh Allen, like, I mean, this is what, 4 times now?
4 times in the playoffs.
It's just 4 times in the playoffs he's
beaten
lost
them
the Chiefs.
3 times in the regular season, I think.
Yeah, well, don't matter if it's not the playoffs.
All right, Chiefs. I put the Chiefs just win games. Like, that's just how it goes. Patrick Mahomes always makes the big plays late, whether it's the 4th down scramble that he had, or like design run, or whether it's all the other plays he made down the stretch to get points on the board. Not just in this game, but the whole season. Like, they've won so many one-score games. It's because of Patrick Mahomes and because of the defense playing situational football. This is just amazing to watch. The Chiefs, they just don't lose. It's crazy, and they're never outcoached. Andy Reid, Steve Spagnuolo, whoever calls their offensive plays, I don't know if it's Reid or not, but they're never outcoached. There's no coach in the National Football League that can outcoach the Chiefs. And that's huge, and I just can't see them losing that next week with this formula. I just can't see it. Chiefs will probably win that 3rd Super Bowl, and it's because of just the little things that they do right, just the ability to win football games.
It really is utter dominance. Like, we have to put some respect on the Chiefs.
They haven't been dominant this year. They've just been able to win the game.
Well, I mean, they've only lost 2 games.
No.
I call that pretty dominant. I know it's all a lot of one-score
really close games. So
but I mean, that's still dominant. Like, when you win 15 games, that's pretty impressive, and we have to put respect on the Chiefs' name. Whether you like them or not, whether you disagree with the way they play or not, you got to give respect. I mean, they're going for the first 3-peat ever in the NFL history. That's incredible. Give them their flowers. I won't be cheering for them, but I'm cheering for a good game.
I don't care anymore.
I think I'm cheering for a good game.
Yeah, I'm just cheering for a good football game. NFL, I was thinking, like, the NFL, it hasn't been around. Like, with the Super Bowl era, has not been very long. It's only the 59th Super Bowl. Like, that's...
Yeah.
So having first 3-peat isn't too out of the ordinary, I feel like.
Did you see something the other day? Pat Riley, who's, like, the owner of the Heat.
Yeah.
He owns all the copyright, or, like, 10 or 11 copyrights to 3-peat. So every single time someone 3-peats in any sport, and they put it on T-shirts, he makes a ton of money. If the Chiefs were to do it, and they put it on T-shirts and everything, they said it could be estimated he makes $160 million.
That's crazy. Just call it like a Chief P or something, or a 3 Chief or something like that.
Chief P, that's kind of cool. Yo, that's good. That's got to be a shirt, right? Chief Pete?
Probably 3 Chief. I like 3 Chief.
Yeah, Chief Pete sounds worse the more I say it.
Yeah. All right. So is that all you got there?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Let's do recent rundown, maybe.
Cue the music.
So we have a really short recent rundown this week. So I'll get you started. Kansas City and Philly. They face off in Super Bowl 59 next week. We just went over that. The Cowboys hire Brian Schottenheimer as head coach. Not to be confused with Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Max Scherzer signs with the Blue Jays. Ha-Seong Kim signs with the Rays. And Carlos Estevez signs with the Royals. The NBA All-Star reserves were announced. I'm not going to say them. You can look them up if you want. But snubs include Trae Young, Devin Booker, LaMelo Ball, and Domantas Sabonis. And that's it. So, James, Alex Bregman and Pete Alonso haven't signed yet. We're just a couple weeks from spring training. Where do they go?
Oh, I really have no clue. I'm going to be honest. What's some of the locations for Alonso?
I think Pete Alonso is probably... I think it's a pretty safe bet he's going to the Mets.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But the whole first base market's cleared. Like, it feels like the Mets are going to be where he ends up. I think they've already offered him in something, so he's trying to get better. I don't know.
I don't know. That would be pretty scary. That Mets team looks scary. Okay, I'll say Mets then. I guess I don't really know. That's the problem with me is I don't know what Alonso's thinking. Like I have no clue what his intentions are. Like at least we knew a little bit about what Juan Soto was thinking when he was signing. Like what he kind of thought. He was offered more money. He took that bag. So I don't really know. I don't know the details. So I do think he'll go back. That's just a safe call. Yeah. And for Bregman, I don't think he's gonna go back.
Well, what happened is like they said like he's not coming back. No, like goodbye Alex Bregman. Now that he's not signed, they're saying okay maybe there's a slight opening of the door, but it's probably not gonna happen.
I'm surprised that he hasn't signed anywhere yet. That's I think that's the biggest thing. I don't know who needs a third baseman on the market.
Well, I think talk is on the Tigers, Red Sox for sure. If he goes to the Yankees or the Dodgers, I'm gonna cry.
I don't think he'll go to the Yankees.
But like he could end up at the Yankees, the Dodgers, and the Mets because like they can like at the end of the day.
Let's go Red Sox. I think it'll be a cool spot.
I think it's probably.
Well, Devers plays third.
They can move. Bregman's can play second. Okay. Devers can play first. Like there's some stuff going on. I want to see him in the Phillies. Probably not gonna happen, but the door's always open. So yeah, I'd say I want to see him on the Phillies, but if that doesn't happen. Maybe Tigers or Red Sox, I think is where I want to see.
Would you get that Bregman jersey?
No, I'm not a big jersey guy. Waste of money in my opinion.
Would you get like something though, Bregman? Like you'd have to, right?
Nah, I just cheer for his team. Like they'd probably become my second or third favorite team.
I'm saying if he went to the Phillies.
Oh, the Phillies?
Yeah, would you get a Phillies Bregman jersey?
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah, like I feel like you'd have to.
Yeah, I probably would at some point just because I need it. Maybe like for my birthday or something.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't pay for that myself though. Waste of money.
Gotta get the blue one too.
Yeah, I have a blue Harper jersey.
What about the new one? City Connect?
I mean, it's pretty terrible, but
yeah, I don't love it.
I'll think about it. So let's get into our two new segments. First is Slim Margins, name still being determined.
I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't know if I'm like I don't know.
Sponsored by like Slim Jim?
No.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Maybe next week.
And then Fact or False, which Sadiq did recommend if you were listening. So. Man, we're only 10 minutes into this and we're already starting the stretch here. So Slim Margins. James couldn't figure this out earlier.
It was a little confusing. So
basically, we each have 7 numbers to ask each other. Basically, so it's like you ask a question, you have to guess the number that's the answer, and you have a margin of error of 20. So if you say it's LeBron James' years in the in the NBA, and you said 19, and the answer is 21, right? So you would be 2 off, which means your margin for error would go down to 18. And then you keep going. There's 7 of them. Try to stay within 20. If you don't get it, you'll get it in just a second. So, how about I'll ask you yours first, and then you go to mine. So we're not playing against each other, really. We're playing against the game.
Kind of playing against yourself in a way. Yeah. Your ball knowledge.
Yeah. And so because you can't really, I don't know if his are harder than mine or mine are harder than yours. I feel like I went pretty fair. You might get a couple, might miss a couple.
Yeah, I think I did some cool.
You could also get off by 20 on one of them and be cool. So here we go. James, your first one is Michael Jordan's finals points per game over his career.
Just in the finals.
Just in the finals.
Okay. It's in the 30s. I think it's probably lower 30s. Like there's no way it's up in like the 39 range. I just don't think he was averaging 39.
10 seconds.
I could be 36 to 38, so I'll go 37.
37, okay.
37 points per game.
Patrick Mahomes playoff wins.
Oh, so you don't tell me.
Oh, no, I'm telling you to the end.
Okay.
We gotta spill the suspense.
Okay, Patrick Mahomes playoff wins.
In his career.
Oh, shoot.
Well, you can calculate it if you want.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
You're not gonna be able to calculate it. Like, there's no way. 2, 3. I'll give you 20 more seconds.
God, he's won a lot.
He has. I'll tell you, it's a lot.
I think it's in the high...
More than most quarterbacks, I'll tell you that.
I think it's in the high 20s, low 30s.
I'll tell you it's not that high. Think critically here.
Because if it's 4, 4, 4... Yeah, okay, I'll go...
Alright,
20.
Okay. Joe Burrow passing touchdowns this year.
Oh, I got no clue. Oh, I got no clue.
It was a lot.
Yeah, I know. It was like the most in the NFL. I have no clue.
Think about it. Like, what would a good number be for passing touchdowns?
I mean, high 40s, mid 40s.
I'm not gonna tell you. You just gotta make a guess.
45.
Okay. It's all about ball knowledge here. Otani's jersey number.
17.
Okay. Total points in Super Bowl 58.
That was last year.
I'm not telling you that.
Oh, yo, that went into overtime. It was like, I think it was similar to the score of the Bills-Chiefs game last week. Like, I think it was a similar score.
Well, let's shoot a guess here.
So if it's 60 plus 65.
65? Okay.
Is that a lot? Dude, I thought it was high scoring.
Right. Total games that Freddie Freeman hit a home run in the World Series.
Oh, wait.
Total games, not home runs, games.
Wait, he hit it. He did it in 4 straight games.
Take a guess.
Wait, how many games did he hit a home
Total
run?
games he hit a home run in the
4.
World Series? 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last World Series.
Last World Series.
Yeah, 4.
All right. Ryan James' career points in the NBA.
Like total career
Yeah,
points.
in the
There's
NBA.
no chance.
I'll tell you, there's one digit.
Yeah, I know. I just
And he-
9.
Okay.
That's a jersey number, so we'll go 9.
All right.
Dude, you just flipped it. Wait, I just realized that he flipped his dad's number upside down.
Okay.
Oh wait, he didn't wear 6 anymore.
No, he doesn't.
Dang
Okay.
it. He scored 6.
Well, I mean, kind of a tough outing, but we'll see. Michael Jordan, finals points per game.
Is it 39?
You said 34. You said 37. The answer was 34, so you were 3 off.
Oh, okay.
So that puts you right around the pace that you need. Patrick Mahomes, you said 20 playoff wins. The answer was 17.
Okay,
So
it's not
it's another
bad.
3, so you're still right around the pace. Joe Burrow passing touchdowns last year. You said 45. The answer was 43.
Okay.
So you're 2 off. So that brings you now you're 12 away.
Okay, it's not bad.
Right, yeah. Shohei Ohtani jersey number. I put 27, but I think it might be 17.
It's definitely 17.
I think I just messed that
He
up.
does not wear the 20s. No way.
Yeah, I think I messed it up, but
No way he wears the 20s.
I think it's either 17 or 27.
He ain't chill like that.
17. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Let's go! Right
I
on
don't
the
know why
money.
I knew that. I don't know why I wrote 27.
Right on the
Okay.
money.
So you got that right on the money. You still lost, but it's okay.
Hey, you don't know yet.
I do know.
Hey, why are you...
Total points in Super Bowl 58. You said 65. The answer was 47. So you were 18 off.
Okay, so I just lost
Yeah.
on that one. So the one got me.
Yeah, games Freddie Freeman hit a home run in. You said 4. The answer was all 6 games. You're 2 off.
Really?
There. Yeah.
I thought it was just 4 straight.
No, it was all 6.
Okay, dang.
Brian James' career points, you said 9, the answer was 9. So,
Okay, yeah.
if you wouldn't taken out that last one,
Dang,
you
I would've
losing.
gotten it,
You were-
yeah.
so you were
That's alright. That's not a bad outing for the first one.
You were 28 off out of your 20. So you missed by 8.
That's not that bad for
Yeah.
the first outing. It's just, if one gets me, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, so you were 10 off on total on the other 6 and then 18 off on
It
the
was
one.
that low scoring last year?
Yeah.
I thought it was
47.
I thought it was like in the 30s when it went to overtime.
Mm-mm. It was like 20 to 20 or something.
Okay. It's not bad. I feel like mine's a little easier, but also got some hard ones. So I think
I feel like that was kind of fair.
I have
You had
I have
it.
some really easy ones. I have some normal ones, and I also have some like hard ones.
Okay, we'll see. Let's see it.
So yeah, you're gonna be cooked on 7. I'm just gonna be
Okay.
honest. You might lose. Okay, Stephon Diggs jersey number this year.
This year, oh god. Okay, well, I know it was 14 before, but I don't think it was that this year. So, would you constitute this as a hard one?
No.
Oh crap. I'm just gonna say 14 because that's what it was before, but I know that's wrong.
You want to go 14?
Yes, go 14. That's my best guess at this point.
Curry's points per game in his career.
Let's say 20. Are you rounded the nearest whole number?
Yeah.
Okay. 26.
Okay. Shohei Ohtani's home runs last year.
52.
Okay. LeBron James assist per game in his career.
Are you rounded? So I'll say 8. I think it's either 7 or 8. I'll say 8.
Okay.
No, can I change that to 7?
Yeah. Michael Phelps's gold medals.
Oh crap. Okay. I'll say
This
I know it's a lot.
constitutes as a hard one.
I'll say like 36
Gold medals?
gold medals.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Giannis's jersey number.
I'm such a casual. 45. Is that
45.
Wait. No. I'm
Yo,
thinking that.
horrible ball knowledge right
Yeah,
there.
I don't know. I'm not good with jersey numbers. No, it's like higher than that. I think. No, I'll say 45. I'm pretty confident about that.
And the Boston Bruins wins in the 2023-2024 season.
Okay.
You're
like,
cooked anyways. It doesn't
like,
matter.
what?
You're
Like,
so
that's
cooked.
Such a,
You were so cooked. It wouldn't have mattered.
okay, how many games do they have? Can I know that?
It's like close to NBA. I think it's a little more than NBA.
Okay, I'll say.
No, maybe a little less.
I'll
a little
say
less.
50. 50 on the dot.
Okay.
How bad is it?
All right. So Stephon Diggs' jersey number. You said number.
Was it like 3?
Number 14. He wears number 1.
Number bro.
So
13, huh?
you got 13 off already.
Okay.
Steph Curry's points per game, averaged or rounded to the nearest whole number.
I got to good on that.
It is 25 points per game. You said 26.
Okay, that's one
So
off.
that's very good.
On these next couple, I feel good.
Shohei Ohtani's home runs last year. You said 52. It was 54. So
Really?
2 off.
I thought it would be either 51 or
You're at 10 right now. LeBron James
I'm
assists per game, it's rounded down to 7. You got that right on the dot.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps' gold medals, he has 23. You said 36.
Okay, so what was that?
You're
13
done.
off?
Yeah, that's all. You're done.
Yeah.
And then you got cooked on the rest of these. Giannis's jersey number is 34.
Oh,
You
so I
said
was kinda
45.
close.
Bruins wins 47. You said 50.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so
Now, Phelps' gold medals is kind of what got you. 36 is wild. Gold medals? He's only got like 28 regulars.
bro, I don't know. Like, okay, 13, 26, 37,
Wait, did I
40,
win?
43. So you technically won, but we just were way harder.
Yeah. Well, I had some really like Diggs' jersey number and Giannis.
Why would I know that?
You should know Diggs
know
and
Giannis's.
Giannis's.
I
Like,
did not. Why would I know Diggs? I didn't watch.
because it was a
just
big
texted
deal
me.
when he changed it.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay. Factor false. I think that's a good 7. That's coming back.
Yeah, I agree.
This one may not be, but factor false.
We'll see. We're gonna test it out.
Thank you, Sonic.
Hashtag Sonic.
Yeah, hashtag Sonic. So 5 facts or falses, and you have to guess if it's fact or false. So I'll start you off. First one, Babe Ruth bought his own 700th home run ball, or no, I don't know if he bought his own, but it was bought for $20. Fact or false?
700. The 700th home run ball was bought for $20.
Yeah, fact
False.
or false? Okay.
His 700th was
Yeah.
bought for $20. No.
Okay.
False.
Wilt Chamberlain fouled out of one NBA game in his whole career.
False.
Fact or false?
False.
Okay. Wait, I need to
There's no way that's possible.
Okay.
One game.
The Steelers are the NFL's oldest team. Fact or false?
Shoot, I don't know. That's a pretty good one.
I feel like these are good.
I like that one. They actually might be. Fact. I'll go fact for that one. They might be.
Okay.
It's probably close with a couple other teams.
Okay.
Like the Niners, Cowboys.
Only two NBA games have ever happened on Christmas Eve. Fact or false?
Only 2 NBA games have ever happened on Christmas Eve.
Fact or false?
I don't think they've ever played on Christmas Eve. False.
Okay.
I don't know if they've ever played on Christmas Eve.
Marcelo Zuna has the slowest average home run shot last year. Fact or false?
That's false. There's no way you would have looked up that stat.
Alright.
So I said 4 falses and 1 fact.
Yeah. So you did you guess? I think you got one right. Okay.
1 right.
Babe Ruth bought his 700th career home run ball for $20. That is true.
He bought it.
He bought it.
Oh.
I don't know if he bought it, but someone bought it for $20. That is a fact.
That's wild.
Because think about inflation. Like back in
But
Babe Ruth-
$20 when he hit
Yeah, that was a lot.
700th.
That was like what 1930s.
year? Yeah. I
Late
guess I'm not
30s?
realizing how old he is.
Late
Yeah.
30s, early 40s.
Yeah, bro was kind of him.
So you got that one wrong. I put a little X there. Okay. Wilt Chamberlain actually found out a 0 in NBA games, so you got that one right, but for the wrong reason.
Type.
The Steelers are not the NFL's oldest team. It is the Cardinals, so you got that one wrong.
Really?
Yes, I thought that was interesting.
That's
so
really interesting.
I should have put Cardinals, and you would have said false. Easy.
Oh yeah.
Only 2 NBA games have ever been played on Christmas Eve. That is correct. That's a fact.
Wow.
You got that one wrong.
I thought not. That's interesting.
I didn't look these up. I looked up interesting facts and
Yeah. That's actually really cool because
yeah.
Christmas has become kind of the NBA's day.
I mean, not anymore.
Yeah, it is. It definitely.
NFL baby.
No,
Okay,
the NFL's horrible this year.
Marcelo Zuna did have the slowest average home
That's
run shot
such a
last year.
weird stat.
Yeah, I couldn't find one, so
it's
I
kind of
heard it.
cool, but
but it's so like such a Marcelo Zuna thing. Okay,
is
so
he
you
like
went one for five.
is he like a nonchalant player? Like he's I
yeah.
don't know. I've never watched.
He's like kind of cocky.
I've never watched Braves
he,
baseball.
He's slow in general, and he's also like kind of cocky. I feel like.
Gotcha. Slow. So what does that even mean? Like slowest?
Slow, like from his home plate, home plate to home plate, he was the slowest on average on home runs.
Whoa, that is crazy. So he just like took the longest.
Yeah,
and was being,
took
like,
the longest to
cocky
go
and
around the
stuff?
bases. I don't know whether he was good slow at trotting or good celebrating. I don't
That's
know.
interesting. I feel like Jazz could be up there too. Jazz be doing like
maybe.
a celly at every single base.
But he's like young and athletic, so he's not taking forever
That's
to trot.
true.
Like
you know his,
he might sell
his
it, but,
entire thing is like basketball themed, or no,
like,
first, third, and home is basketball themed. I don't know what he does in second, but he does like a jump shot.
I don't think people usually do stuff at second.
Yeah, he does it. I think he points to the crowd or something at second.
Yeah.
He does
Bryce
something at
Harper?
every base.
All right, sorry. Hit the Bryce Harper for you there.
Oh really? I feel like a lot of players probably do that though.
Bryce Harper's like.
Okay, well the first base he shoots like a jump shot. Second base, I think he points to the crowd. Third base, I have no clue. And
base,
he
does,
he
like,
obviously does the Euro
Euro
step
step.
at home. But yeah, Jazz is so tough.
All right,
Alright.
you give me yours now.
Okay. Number 1. It was illegal to be a boxer in 1896.
Ooh, fact.
Fact?
Yeah, fact.
Okay. The first basketball game in the U.S. was used by a football. A football was used.
Oh, that's false. It was probably another ball. You're probably trying to trick me up. That's, false.
Okay. In 2015, David Ortiz had a 66-hit game streak.
False.
Okay.
Not confident about that.
The Seahawk is a real bird. This is
False.
what inspired this segment.
False. Seahawk is not real. Wait. Seahawk is a real bird. True. Wait, I'm so confused. Fact.
Hey, this was a couple weeks ago, boys. You on fact?
Fact.
Okay. Number 5. Danny Amendola has the record for the fastest in-game speed at 27 miles an hour.
I'll go fact. I don't know.
Okay.
That was good. That was a good segment. I like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you. We'll probably bring that back now.
Okay. Number one, it was illegal to be a boxer in 1896. You said fact. It is a fact.
Yeah.
It was illegal to box. And that's, yeah, wow.
Fighting's illegal. What do you know?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Number 2, the first basketball game used a football. You said false. That is actually a fact.
Wow. I would have thought, can they not use like any other ball?
Yep, it was.
Like
I don't know why they used a football, but they did. So.
Stupid people.
Number 3, in 2015, David Ortiz had a 66-hit game streak. That's false.
Yeah.
You said it was false. I believe the record
is less than that.
I think it's like 50.
I think it's like
50.
Williams.
Yeah, I think it's 55.
Longest.
I feel like it's 55 by like Lou Gehrig or something.
It's either Lou Gehrig or Ted Williams. Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
56.
Oh, I was self one off.
Joe DiMaggio, yeah. I don't know how I didn't know that. That was dumb.
Number 4, the Seahawk is a real bird. You said fact. That is a fact.
Yes!
We went over that. That apparently it is a real bird. I said it wasn't. Sadek said it was. Sadek was right.
I said it was.
I think you said it was too.
Yeah.
And then the last one, Danny Amendola has the record for the fastest in-game speed at 27 miles an hour. That is false. You said fact. It is Tyreek Hill for in-game speed.
Oh, shit. I don't know why I thought Danny Amendola played
Danny
basketball.
Amendola's fast.
I thought he played basketball.
Bro. Yo. Horrible ball knowledge
I don't
right
know
there.
why.
You got 2 right, though.
I got 2 right. Hey! I'm in. Okay.
You guessed both the facts.
Yeah.
None of the falses.
Yeah. So, wait, how many facts and falses did you do? I did 3 facts, 2 falses.
I did 3 facts, 2 falses.
Yeah, alright. Man, we might need to change it up now. Now that it looks like the...
I feel like... I looked up the Seahawk thing just to make sure, and apparently it's an osprey. It's technically an osprey, but it's sometimes called a Seahawk.
Yeah, okay.
But, like, if we're being real, Seahawk is not a real bird. That is a made-up thing. No, that's not a real bird. It gotta be real.
It is real.
Now, it did say it was, but...
So, like, in the comments, let us know which one of these 2 you liked better. James, which one did you like better?
I
think I like the first one better.
I think I like slim margins, but I actually really like the fact or false one.
Yeah, I think that was better than I thought it would.
I think it sparks conversations. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I did not know Joe DiMaggio had the hit streak. I mean, it makes sense that it would be an old Yankee.
I knew that. I don't know why. Okay, wait. That's Babe Ruth. 7.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy too. $20.
Home
Like
run ball sale.
it's probably worth so much money now.
Babe Ruth received $20.
Wow.
From the Babe for retrieving the ball. The Babe hit out of Navin Park in Detroit for a 700th home run. So what year was that?
So can you imagine if that guy saved it and like kept it with his family, and they had it now? God.
700th. That was like a lot of money back then.
$20.
Home run. Yeah, so it's a bunch of money. It was. What year do you think it was?
1931.
I'll say 38. 34. Yeah, so that's a lot of money back then. All right, wait.
How much do you think that was? Can we get the inflation filter or inflation?
Filter, bro, you work, so.
What's it called then?
$20 in 1934. $471 today. That's a pretty terrible deal. Not gonna lie. But I think baseball wasn't as big back then.
$471.
It kind of was pretty big back then. All right.
That's a good. I mean, that's still
bad sale. No
still
one
a
would
decent
sell.
amount of money. I'd sell. I mean, you sell a home run ball. Well, not 700.
Shohei's 50th home run was probably like what? a few thousand.
Well, that's an insane stat though, because it's in the modern era. It's not like it's a total thing. It's in 1 year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, what do you think? Like, Pujols' 700th home run ball went for?
A lot more.
Like a lot more than that.
A lot more. But Pujols is a dog.
Wasn't that when that dude who catches home runs took it away from someone or some kid?
Maybe, I don't know.
Anyway, 30 minutes. Finally a short episode. We're almost done with the season, so
We are. 3 more episodes left.
So I'm gonna get a whole 3 weeks off and do it all over again. Season 4. So if you like this, leave a like, leave a comment. Which of these 2 segments you like better, and who you think's gonna win the Super Bowl next week? Super Bowl special. Be ready, be looking. And we'll see y'all in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.